So today, I want to show you my Funko Pop collection. Years and years ago, I had way more Funko Pops, and life happens, and I had to get rid of some. But I kept a few, and today I want to go over them because I'm gonna start collecting them again. So kind of starting not quite from zero, but pretty close to zero. I'm gonna try to get most of my ones I used to have back, and I know I'm way behind on all the new stuff that came out since then, but I think I can catch up. I think I can do it. But right now, let's start with the Pokemon ones that I kept. I kept a few Pokemon ones. I do have one of the 10-inch silver Pikachus. I don't have that out right now. It's still packed away, but I do have that one. I used to have more of the 10-inch ones, but I think the silver one is the only one that I kept. And speaking of the silver anniversary, I have the Squirtle anniversary one, and have the Charmander anniversary one. I've got the Bulbasaur anniversary one, and of course I've got the Pikachu anniversary one. Like I said, I do have the bigger version of this also. I also used to have the uh, Mew and the Big Mew. I don't have those anymore. Hopefully I'll get them again. And one of the first 10-inch ones that I'm going to try to get again, or not again, but I never got the Mimikyu, but I hope to get the Mimikyu. Then I also have the Summer Convention Edition Charmander. This one's pretty cool. I like to try to get as many of the uh, like special edition exclusive ones as possible. I usually get them from um, the like local we have like card shops and stuff like that. Um, but since a lot of the Funko Pop, like I think they got too big for themselves, so a lot of the stores kind of stopped carrying them as much. I went to FYE the other day, and they barely had any. So I think it's going to be a lot of like secondhand stores that I'm going to have to start collecting from. The next ones that I got are kind of like a mixed bag. The first one I got in this collection group that I grabbed is the Nightmare Before Christmas Mayor, the Blacklight edition. I thought that was cool. I never did get any of the 10-inch ones from this. If I remember correctly, I think I got my wife the 10-inch Blacklight Jack, but I don't remember. She had to get rid of hers too. So we're both kind of starting over. The next one I've got is the Trick or Treat Sam. Uh, I never did have a whole lot. Just at the end of um, when I was collecting before, at the very end of it, I started getting into the horror ones. My wife had a way bigger horror collection than I did, and I just started getting into it. So the next one that I did have was the Carrie. Um, I got this one because I do have the Carrie VHS, so I thought they looked cool together. That's the main reason I got that one. And then the last one that I got, I actually just got. Like I said, I'm just gonna start collecting again. So this one is the summer exclusive Snoopy from the election year. So I thought that one was pretty cool. My wife actually found this one. We were at a little secondhand store, and she thought I'm a big Peanuts fan, so she found this one. She thought it was cool, so I grabbed it, and so that's all I've got. Like I said, so far, I don't know where. I'd probably start with Pokemon, like to really kind of get my collection back going again. I'd probably figure out how many Pokemon there are now, because there's probably way more than, I had quite a few. I had like 50 or 60 of the Pokemon Pops before. So, um, like I said, starting all over. But it should be fun. Should be a, you know, fun, fun series to go. So if you want to follow along, like the video, subscribe, comment if you think I should, another series that maybe you think I should follow or collect might be cool. Like I said, Pokemon, horror, you know, Peanuts. So there's a couple that I've seen that have popped up. Maybe the Nickelodeon. Those are kind of cool. The problem is once I start, like, I want to get them all. So that's the millennial problem, right? All right. Well, have a good one. Thanks for watching.